Hello everybody and welcome back to my Zero Waste Kitchen. Today I thought that I would try something a little bit different and just bring you guys along with me while I cook my meals for the week. I've already got my groceries for the week. They're sitting in my living room because I take a picture of them for Instagram every week and I take that photo in my living room. There's no right way to do this. There's just no right way. But this week I have a sort of ish plan. So I plan on making three things. I plan on making homemade pizza, a homemade veggie burger with homemade dinner rolls as buns, and I plan on making a sort of stir fry out of chickpeas and mushrooms, yellow peppers, onions, and then pairing that with either mashed potatoes or lentils. I haven't decided yet. That's my plan for this week. I want to make those three things. The fun thing about this week, and sort of why I decided to bring you along, is that I don't know how to make two of those things. So I've never made the veggie burgers I'm making, and I've never made the, what else maybe? Oh, and I've never made the pizza that I'm making. So I'm taking you guys along with me today. The first thing that I do on days that I start to cook is I clean my fridge out. I see what I have left over from last week, and then I go shopping. So I haven't taken anything out of my fridge, but I'm going to bring everything out of my fridge so that I can see what I have to use immediately, and then I'll start using the groceries in my living room that I bought today. Cool. Oh no, oh no. There's a crisper that needs to be cleaned out. So as you can see, I didn't plan very well last week, so I have a lot of food left over this week. So these are all my leftovers. I'm going to try and use these things first in a recipe if I can, but that doesn't always happen. We're gonna move these. The first thing that I'm gonna do is actually to make pizza crust, I think. So, we don't know a recipe for pizza dough, but we found one online. 2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon yeast, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon sugar, and 2/3 cup lukewarm water, plus an additional 2 tablespoons. That sounds like it's gonna be fine. Guys, I don't know if you watched my secondhand video haul, but I got this. It's a 1/2 cup measure, and I have never used it before. Oh gosh, guys, this may be my new favorite thing in the world. Maybe not in the world, but like, in this moment. So we have a cup of flour that we're gonna mix with everything else. Okay, all right. I see you, you're working. It's really just 2/3 cup. I just don't feel like there's that much water. Oh wait, I needed 2 extra tablespoons of lukewarm water. This is how I cook. I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. 2/3 cup and 4 tablespoons. Oh, now it sounds gross. Now it sounds squishy. Maybe it's too sticky now. So I have this. It says to cover it with a towel. Let's take this attractive towel, and I'm gonna just put it over here. The pizza dough is rising, I hope. So I'm gonna make dinner rolls. My dinner roll recipe is not on my phone. It's a recipe I use all the time. You'd think I'd have it in my head, but nothing is in there. There's nothing in there. It's in this book. If you want to see how to make dinner rolls, I have a video on it, so just scroll down a few videos and you'll find it. Combine 3/4 cup. This thing is so great. Then you do the liquid ingredients. Na 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 na. I wonder if other people, when they're doing this, talk the entire time. Because you guys are here, so I'm talking. And I'd like to say that that's different than when I regularly cook, but I just basically talk to myself the whole time. Also, that's now lotion. Okay, now just like with the pizza dough, I'm gonna drop everything. Kneading. This looks like dough. So now we're gonna use another great towel, and we're gonna let this also rest 10 minutes. And we're not gonna set it next to the pizza dough because I'm terrified I'm gonna get it confused with it. Both those are now rising, and while we're waiting, I'm gonna start making things like chickpeas. The first thing I did was I cooked my chickpeas. So you can soak your chickpeas overnight, cook them like it's as you're supposed to, or you can forget that you're doing this and you can soak your chickpeas for as long as you have Then put them in a pot, put 2 inches of water over them, boil them for like 5-ish minutes, and then just let them sit for like an hour. So these chickpeas are destroyed. Did I tell myself to clean my sink out today? Yes. Did I do it? No. So these are our chickpeas. We hope they don't fall again. I went through all of the items that needed use from last week, and this is what I came up with that I think I can put into this recipe that it'll still taste, you know, yummy. We have this big old pan right here. I cut the ends off of this carrot because they were looking pretty sad, and I don't usually peel carrots, but this carrot has some issues. And so when I'm cooking, I usually have my cast iron skillet right here, and then I put all my like compost in the corner of my cutting board, and then when I'm done I just throw it all into like a compost bowl. I don't know if any of you ever watched Rachel Ray growing up, 30-Minute Meals. She had a garbage bowl. I wanted that, but it turns out I have a compost bowl instead because I don't believe in garbage bowls. I believe in garbage bowl shit. Bullshit. Oh my god, do I think I'm funnier than anyone else thinks I'm funny? I'm gonna cook the carrots, then I'm gonna probably chop up my onion and my celery, throw that in there with my bell pepper, and get that going on the stove. Oops, that was stupid. Don't cut things like that. Bell peppers and carrots are in here. Turn it on to low, and put some oil over top of it and some salt. Throw on my compost in the bowl. I need to deal with my dinner roll dough. So what I did is I greased a pan here with my coconut oil. The dinner rolls are supposed to all be the same size, but I find that they're not actually all the same size ever. I just want to be that spot on the internet, and I'm getting very philosophical now, but I just want to be that spot on the internet where like people can come and be like, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing either, and yet she cooks all of her meals all week long. And she's alive. I grabbed my pizza dough here. How good does that look? Guys, seriously. You're gorgeous. So, we're gonna read about this pizza dough more. Does it make one pizza? Yield one pizza dough. Okay. And something my mom taught me is that once your hand is greasy, rub it on your hands. But then when you touch the dough won't stick to your hand. I don't know how do people... Oh no. How do you make this dough? I'm gonna have to call my dad. Is this doing it? Oh, hey, look at this, guys. This feels right. Ah! Oh no, I poked a hole in it. Oh no, I've made it far too long and not round enough. I could try making a square pizza instead. Is this the same size? Oh no, okay. This is wrong. Everything about this is wrong. Oh, it's getting harder to work with. Can you roll it out? Is this sort of getting rounder? We're gonna like try and do it cute. Don't forget to mix the vegetables. We're multitasking. You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to make a mini pizza. Yeah. I'm just going to make like a second pizza. Oh no. Not right now though. Oh gosh. So I'm going to add this like pesto. We're having a pesto pizza. We're rocking at this so far. Oh no. Stir. So I've shut the vegetables behind me off just because they were getting a little too done while I was doing this. And I'm gonna add some asparagus. I'm also gonna add some cheese. All right, that seems like enough cheese, doesn't it? 375 for 15 minutes. So as you may recall, we have carrots and yellow bell pepper on the stove cooking. I'm gonna add in all my other stuff, and then I'm gonna turn it back on. So I'm gonna add this celery, and I'm gonna add onion, and I'm gonna add the rest of the portobello mushroom. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil to that and some more salt. You must properly season. So before I start the veggie burgers, I'm gonna make lentils because I've decided that that's what I'm gonna have. Yeah. And then I'm gonna cover it with a couple inches of water and just let it simmer for like 45 minutes so all the water's gone and the lentils are tender. Easy peasy. Lemon not involved in this recipe. That's the cue to stir the veggies. Pizza time, guys. It is pizza time. I made pizza. Oh I made pizza. Oh no. So the pizza is done. That's meal one. Now, to the vegetables that we've been cooking for the last, like, I don't know, 15-ish minutes, I'm going to add these cooked chickpeas. I'm also going to add this leftover rice. And then I'm going to add a few teaspoons, maybe, I don't know, a teaspoon of cumin and garlic powder because that's how we like this. So that chickpea and leftovers mixture made 5 pints of food, which is pretty awesome. All right, one of these waters is boiling, so I'm gonna add, let's see, how much brown rice do we need? I don't know. The dinner rolls just came out of the oven. They're done. And the veggie burger, I have brown rice and sweet potatoes both boiling on the, well, the brown rice isn't boiling, it's simmering. Calm down. And I think I'm gonna make a 4th meal, which sometimes happens because I got more asparagus, I got broccoli, and I have onions and mushrooms. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make those into a stir fry as well. So I'm currently cutting up some mushrooms. I just finished cutting up broccoli and onions and throwing them in a pan. And now I'm cutting up some portobellos, and I'm also gonna throw them in that pan. Yeah, it's real full, but it'll cook down. Let's look up how we're supposed to mash this. Preheat oven to 400 degrees. Cut sweet potatoes in half. Uh-oh. I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. I'm gonna measure 2 cups. Oh, look at how like ready to be mashed those are. Yeah, that's about 2 cups. Bam. There's not a whole lot of sweet potato left, so I guess I'm just gonna like chop it up, add some garlic powder, some salt, and some butter. Oh wow, this was really done. So, how much brown rice do we need? Add black beans and 1 cup. I've used almost every one of my spoons. 1.5 cups cooked brown rice. Boom. Done. Did it. It's over. And what do I have to do next? Mash them? Oh. I was supposed to mash the beans and sweet potato before I put the rice in. Oops. I don't know. The black beans are still pretty whole, but I think it is fine. Don't forget to mix the veggies. Alright, the recipe calls for nut meal. I'm gonna make walnut meal. So basically what you do is you just chop it up really, really fine, but right before it turns into mush. And we're mixing our veggies. Then we need, oh god, a 1/2 cup finely diced green onion. I didn't buy green onions. We have about a 1/4 cup celery and a 1/4 cup ramps instead of a 1/2 cup green onion because somebody didn't look ahead on the recipe. Again, it's all about being able to adapt because I don't know what I'm doing. And we mix the vegetables again for like the 20th time today. We're not eating the sweet potato burgers today, so I'm going to leave most of them as this mixture, but I do want to just try one. So I think we're done, guys. I think we're pretty much done. Yeah. So just for reference, it's 5:22 p.m. right now. When I started cooking, it was 2:45. Yeah. So that's it. This is all the food I made. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different than the other My Zero Waste Kitchens because I'm not showing you an exact recipe, but I thought you might think it was interesting just to see how I cook, because I know on Instagram and on other social media it can seem like people are perfect and they know what they're doing. Like if I just post a picture of this, you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, of course she knows how to make pizza. Look at how well she knows how to make pizza. But we have all seen, I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Pizza's pretty good. Oh my god. Pizza's really good. Raise your hand if you're tired of me dropping things.